Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. I think you all went very well. I was observing you, and you are very still, calm, and quiet. And I hope your mind was also still. So, I want you to share your experience. Whether you disturbed, it's okay. Disturbances come, so let them come. And what we have to do is to control your mind. I have told you earlier, I have talked to you about our mind. So this mind, the mind which goes here and there, actually not going, but going subject to subject. It goes here and there. It takes us here and there. That's what happened. So this time I think you were very calm and quiet and peaceful. Right. So would you like to share your experience? Yes, who will start? Who will start? You can share your experience. Yes. Anybody who would like to talk? Yes. Who comes first? So this is also a hindrance. This is also a hindrance in us. So start somebody. You have to have the feeling. I'll start first. I don't give anybody else the first chance. So that is how you have to get the strength into you. Nobody is going to share the experience. Nobody is going to talk. Yes. Very good. And your name, my dear gentleman? Kolita, yeah, I remember, but yes. Okay.
Just a short one. Actually, I was feeling sleepy. That was the only thing that was, it was a sort of a hindrance to the sensation. And whenever I felt sleepy, I took some deep breaths in and out and properly something.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, any other? Any other? Yeah. Yes. Any other person who would like to talk about the experience? Anyway, yes, come on. Did you feel that you have improved a little? Huh? Did you feel that you have improved a little than the earlier that we started? At the point that we started, you were a little reluctant and disturbed and aroused. How are you now? Huh? You have calmed down? Have you calmed down or not? Have you calmed down? Please talk. Yes. Okay. Now just think about that moment. Huh? The mind, with the mind which has become still and calm to some extent because of this awareness. You know that because of this awareness of the body will end our meditation. Right? So let us try to practice what we have been what we have heard and try to investigate how much we can go ahead with fighting, not actually fighting, deviating from the hindrances or the disturbances from outside. So this is what control. Ye chittam sanyamessanti mohanti marabandam. This mind goes here and there. If we can catch this and control ourselves, so those people are called Medavi. Medavi is the wise person, the prajna, the person with prajna. Prajnavantya, that is what? The wise person. Attanam damayanti pandita, that's what the Buddha's word, pandita. So if you can control your mind, you are a pandit, you are a wise man, you are a wise person. So this should be done little by little, slowly. You can't just do it as you turn upside down the glass or something. Very difficult thing. And I think it is the most difficult thing in the world, in this world, because we have many, many bonds to this world, this earth. So we have family bonds, we have bonds to the society, we have very many things to think. So we are thinking of those bonds. And then we get disturbed. Why? Why do we think of these bonds? What makes you to think of these bonds? All these are disturbances. Why are we thinking about all those things? It's our ego. It's our ego. We always think about me, I, me, mine. So because we are concerned with this ego, we get disturbed. Unless you get rid of this ego, this I, me, mine thoughts, it's very difficult. So when you try like this, you have to take a lot of effort. And uthane nappamadena, sanyamena, damena, deepam khairat medhavi, yang ogo nabhikirati. This is what the Buddha said. So uthane, now you have the uthane. Uthane is the virya or the effort. And this is not just an effort, but continuous effort. You are not going to stop it because of anything, because of any person, because of any man, woman, even the father or mother, son. You are going through your effort of controlling your mind. That's why the Siddhartha, the Prince Siddhartha, he left everything. He left his loving father and the mother who brought up him and the beloved wife and the just born child. and everything. The politicians nowadays cannot think even. They can never think about leaving their territory. So, such a territory that the Siddhartha king had, they can't ever imagine. So, this is the struggle. This is the struggle in you. For this only you need the effort. So that's why Utthana Vato. So with this effort, and then you have to have sati, the concentration. Sati. So you have to build up the mindfulness. That also you have to do slowly, step by step. Sati Mato. And then you have to select what to do. What to do today? Being a poet day today, what am I going to do? Am I going to the temple or am I going to the club and play some game there? Am I going to the my friends group and have a nice chat there? And am I going to have a drink or a lunch? You have to decide. Suchi kamassa nisammakarina. You have to select the job, what to do. Next, Dhamma Jivino. Your life should be Dhamma Jivino. It should be your Ajiva, Samma Ajiva. Now, just now you are in Samma Ajiva. Now, by now you have Samma Vacha. Because you have Samma Ditti, you came here in the morning. So Samma Ditti, and you have built up Sankappa by now. And with that Sankappa, and you have Vacha, you have controlled your Vacha by now. You have controlled your Vacha, so you are in Samma Vacha. Samma Kammanto. That's already done. And now you are in Buddhajiva, Samajiva. And you need Vayama. Vayama, the effort, virya. For what do we have virya? Or that we have to take effort? Samavayam. To do what? Sabba papassa akaranam usalassa upasampada sachitta pariyodapanam. Sachitta pariyodapanam, that is what the Buddha said. So this is where you need Vayama. Vayama, you may remember. What is Vayama? So you are trying to cut off your unwanted or waste or negative thoughts. Akusala. And then you try to or you make effort to build up, inculcate the kusala thoughts, the positive thoughts. Even when you get just positive thoughts one do here in the Buddha's words. So kusala. So these kusala thoughts you have to build up. When you build up kusala thoughts only, you have to do something like this. To come and sit here or walk and to concentrate about our mind. So sometimes feel like boring. But when you see and when you get the experience, how peaceful it is when you are relaxed. When you are relaxed, you get happiness. You get peace in your mind. Do you feel? Do you feel that happiness in you? Peace in you? See how light it is our mind today. It's not very heavy with your housework, what to cook today, what to bring from the market or the other things. So you are free from all those thoughts. You are free from all those deeds and you are just here peacefully. And it is not actually running away from our day-to-day work. No, we have to do, but we have to have some time for our own things. That is thinking of your duties for the others, to do my husband's work, to have a look into my husband's food and the children's, and to help them to to select something for their next day's journey to the ceremony or the school work, like that. But why not think about ourselves? My mind, I too need peace. I need peace for my mind. When my mind is relaxed, I can share it with the others. When we are calm, when we are peaceful, we can give it back to the others. We can work with the others very easily, comfortably. So comfortable. We get the comfortable feelings. So what is the best thing to do? We get thousands and thousands of thoughts per day. And if they are waste thoughts, what is the use? So we can get rid of those waste thoughts. We have to deviate from them. And we can inculcate only the kusala thoughts. Kusala thoughts. So we have to understand what those kusala thoughts are. And also, if we want to deviate from akusala thoughts, bad thoughts, we have to know them also. We have to identify. So I'm going to talk about these akusala thoughts and kusala thoughts. The Buddha talked about the mind and the mind thoughts and the form and the Nibbana. So these things have been printed in Abhidhamma. In Abhidhamma, these things have been printed. So when we consider the chitta, chitta is just one thing, it's a strength. You can feel it, but you can't touch it. So this chitta Chitta doesn't come to us all alone. Chitta comes with the Chaitasika, the mind thoughts. So these two work together, always together. Ek uppad. Uppad is to be born. Ek uppad, together. Ekata upadinava. Ek uppad. Eka nirodha. Ekata nirodha vedana. Together, they move and they disappear together. If we don't like, if we don't appreciate the thoughts, they just go away. That is what happens in this meditation practice, right? Sometimes thoughts are coming and coming. If we don't entertain, if we don't welcome them, what will happen? They just move. So that these mind thoughts, you have to be aware of them, how they come to us and how we have to push them away, or how we have to get rid of them, how to move. And also they have another thing. Ekalambana. Ekalambana. Ekarammana. Lambana means ekarammana. They take the same subject. The chitta doesn't go to Manori, and the mind thought do not go to Poli. Together. To one person, one at a time. So together they come. So you have to identify the thought. When we identify the thought, only we can deviate from it. This part is very, very important. Without knowing this, if we just sit and close our eyes and we sit long hours, just sit on and on and on, we can't control our mind. We have to identify. We have to identify and get rid of this. So, eka uppada, eka nirodha, eka lambana, and eka vatu. Eka vatu. Vastu, the object, same object. Both takes us, come to the same object. So we have to understand. We have to understand. That is how we do things in the society. We try to associate people. When we understand that he is not a good Kalyana Mitra, we slowly deviate from him. So like that. So these akusala thoughts are not Kalyana Mitras. They are taking us to the hell, apaya. So they are the apaya sahaya people. So let's identify them. And first I will talk about this akusala chaitasika. So what are the akusala chaitasika? Normally we know, every time we hear and we also talk, lobha, dosa, moha. We have desire. We have desires. And sometimes we get feelings, we get thoughts of hatred. And all what we do is through our moha, delusion. So these three things are the main thoughts and main points of the main objectives that change people. So when you have the desire, how do we get these thoughts? How do we get akusala thoughts? When we see something, now I see this thing, this, oh, I think I don't have such a thing. If I get a feeling, I must take this with me. I must steal this. That is how the stealing feelings people get. They have the desire and they think of it and they think, I'll take this. I'll take this with me. If I am not given this, I will rob it. So I'll have a plan and then I rob it. Why am I doing it? Because I like it. I want to have it. It is I. So I have this desire. And when the desire is very, very strong, you have the feeling of getting it. And sometimes young people or even elderly people, they love somebody. Some boys, they fall in love with girls. And if that girl doesn't accept him, what will happen? Then the hatred comes. First he thinks, I want to have this girl. I want to marry this girl. So he tries. He makes attempts to hate that girl. But if she doesn't like to come with him, what will happen? Then the hatred coming there. So when the hatred comes there, then what is the result? Oh, if she's not coming with me, I will kill her. I will take her some other, or not, I will kill her. I will not let her be with anybody else. So this hatred, those thoughts come to your mind. Then what will happen? So he will become a killer. If he can stop that hatred feeling, then and there, if you can cut off the chindati, the Buddha said, chindati, the forest. He said once, cut off all the trees in the forest. What is a forest? So the kilesas, he said, our mind is like a forest, which is full of trees. What are the trees? The kilesas. So chindati, we have to cut off. You have to cut off all these kilesas. Then it will be clear. So all these kilesas, so they are the thoughts. What are the thoughts? So when we start with moha, the delusion, moha, ahirika, anuttappa. Moha, ahirika, anuttappa, uddacca. Then you have the thoughts come with lobha, the lobha chitta. Lobha, ditti, mana. Lobha, ditti, mana. Then with the hatred you get dosa, isa, machariya, kukuch. So there are 14 of these thoughts which take you to the other way. Maybe to the hell or beyond, before the hell, you will be going around and round and round in the circle. So they keep you walking in this circle. So that is why we say, that is why the Buddha said, Sabba papasa akarami. So you have to understand not what to do, what not to do. Sabba papasa. What are the papa? What are the bad deeds? Bad deeds are the actions based on these thoughts. Basically, lobha, dosa, moha. When you are in delusion, only we do all these bad things. Because we can't understand delusion. We are not with prajna. No prajna is there. Until we get to the prajna, that is, until we get to the first fruit, the sotapanna, we have a fight with those kilesas or the bad thoughts. Until we get prajna, we are fighting with the vijnana. Vijnana, these thoughts, it takes us everywhere. So we are going round and round and round because we don't have prajna. Until we come to the prajna. After sotapanna fruit, only we become real Buddhists. Samadhi. We come to samadhi only after we stepping to sotapanna. After we attain sotapanna only, we will be able to deviate from these bad kilesas. Till then we have a big fight. And after getting to sotapanna fruit, then it is easier. Your marga is easier from there. From then onwards, it's easy. You see the light. You see the light. That's why I'm suggesting you to get to this light. Very easy. Very easy for you all, because you all know a little bit of Dhamma. You touch the Dhamma, but touching Dhamma won't do. We have to get into the market. Then you get the taste of this. Therefore, this is the process. This is the practice. Dhamma anudhamma patipada. You know 4 things to become sotapanna. Right? You have to have a kalyana mitta, good kalyana mitta, and dhamma desana. You have to learn the dhamma. Maybe a book. Now these days, maybe a book, because that time during Buddha's period, no books. The Buddha was there and his disciples, arahants were there, and they tell you. That is how it came, mouth to mouth, verbally. And when you hear Saddhamma from a Kalyana Mitta, then you get the taste of this. Right? Then you have to keep your mind control. Manasikara, your niso manasikara. Present moment. You have to be always in the present moment. I know now many of you are at the moment. You are at this point, present moment. Because present moment, you are not doing any bad thing. You are at the correct path, correct feelings. Your thoughts are now very good. They are very pleasant. You have happy thoughts. You have peaceful thoughts. So you are with your yoniso, manasikara. Good manasikara. And then what else? Just only hearing or listening to Dhamma won't do. Dhammanu Dhamma Patipada. You have to practice. You have to go through the Dhamma. In fact, we have to go through the practice. We have to go through the path. Nobody will take you to the Nibbana. That's what the Buddha said. Buddhas are not the people who take you to the Nibbana. Buddhas can teach you. Buddhas will show you the path. This is the way. They will direct the path. Right? Atthakaro tathagata. Tumme hi kichangata. Tumme hi kichangata. You only have to do this. Buddhas will preach you. Buddhas will teach you. Buddhas will tell you how to do it. So, you have to follow it. You have to follow it. Having the real Dhamma, the pure Dhamma, what do we all do? We all go after Bodhi Pujas or Pichamal Puja or any other nonsense. Buddha never talked about those things. He said, only thing, go to a forest or a foot of a tree and a silent place and practice. Because we should not go anywhere to remove these bad feelings or these kilesas from our mind. It is with us. The mind is with us. You should not go to Sripada or to Maharagama or anywhere else. You can go. You can go and practice. But only thing is, you have to know the path. You have to know the path and you yourselves. You have to take steps. You have to walk through. It's your feet. It's your feet. And I will talk a little more about the dvesha thoughts, hatred. Now today, at this moment, the whole world is filled with the people who are having this hatred. We all fight against people to have the land, to have property, or sometimes men for a women, men for a woman, or women for a man, or to gain something. Sometimes we feel how silly it was once it happened. So this is hatred. So we have to, it's very, very dangerous. It's a very, very dangerous thought, very, very dangerous feeling, and you have to cut off this, and we have to deviate from this. And this can happen because of the Issa. Issa is with hatred, working together. Issa is what? Irshya. Jealous. You are jealous. You are jealous of the other person. Because you are jealous of the other person, what do you want to do? If you try to overcome him, you try hard to overcome him, ultimately what will happen? No, I can't overcome him. I will kill this man. Somehow or other, I will kill this man. Otherwise, I have no way. So why do they think? Because the hatred is in their mind. And why do you get the hatred? Delusion. Delusion. They don't think that I have to pay for this. If I kill a man, what will happen? I will have to pay for this. We should know this. So if you don't know that, that means you are in delusion. So delusion is there because of the delusion, you get hatred, and hatred because of jealousy, you get hatred. So hatred. Now whole world is covered with hatred. And lobha is the desire to own the land, country, some other thing, property, or whatever they think it's valuable. But sometimes we fight and fight and fight, and ultimately, what has happened? Nothing that they have given. I'll take you a very good example from our own country. We had been fighting and fighting and fighting for the last 30 years, right? We fought for the land. LTTE people, they fought for the land. They said, we want this land. This part of this north province of the country, we need it. We are the ones who should have it, not the other people. And our people thought, no, we can't give it to you. It's ours. We can't lose it. So we had a fight. You know, now the fight is over. We think that they live in peace and their lives are going on peacefully. No, I went there. In this January, we went there, a group of us. And you know what has happened? The land that they have been fighting for, now people are not there. They have left this country to some other countries. So fighting. After fighting, what has they given? Nothing. And they are removing, they are going to the other lands, other countries, and all the youth, no more there. And they send the tickets to the other people also. Their sisters, mothers and fathers are there because they are old, but they send the tickets to the girls, the younger generation. So the north province in the country is like that. But they have been fighting and fighting. So this is the truth. In our land, our homeland, our own island. So hatred. So this is through delusion. And Isa is jealousy. Because of jealousy, our people do very many bad things. So you have to understand, identify this Isa. Why is my talking like this? She's wearing a nice sari. Why don't I appreciate her? Why can't I appreciate her sari? It's beautiful. It's through jealousy. You don't like her wearing a beautiful sari. You compare. I don't have such a nice sari. She's wearing it. Sometimes somebody says, and somebody comes and tell you, oh, she's wearing a nice sari. Oh, what is that? That's nothing much. Huh? Like that. Because you don't like to appreciate. We have to appreciate other people. So because of this Isa thought doesn't allow you to appreciate or welcome the other person. And then another bad thing, Machariya. Machariya. People have money. People have money, but they don't like to use it in a good way. I mean, good way means to give dana or to help poor people or to do something good with that money that he or she has. So this Machariya. Machariya Kosya, no? Machariya Kosya, there was a person who was Machariya, don't like to give anything to anybody. He wanted to eat some oil cakes. And there's a nice story how he cooked it with his wife in the 7th floor because he didn't want to cook it in the normal kitchen because other fellows, the servant fellows, see it and then I have to give it to them. No, because of that he took the wife to the 7th floor and there they were cooking this. But the Mughal Thero, with his foremost wisdom, he thought, oh, I will go to this person. He will, I can change him. And he went there. He went there and he was asking, when you go with the begging bowl, people know that. Ask him for something. So the Mughal Thero went with a begging bowl. So he was really angry. I started doing this all alone because I want to eat this alone. So this man came here. This person, no, I'm not going to give you anything. Go away. He tried to chase him away. No, the Mughal Thero didn't move even. He was just there with the ball. Okay. Then he asked his wife to make a small this cow. These are oil cakes. Make a small thing for him. Otherwise, he won't be going. I want to chase him away. So when the wife put some that mixture, very small with a spoon, it came a big one. So this foolish woman, you don't know how to do it. Take a very small spoonful of the mixture and do it. So then again it became a large cow. And so he said, okay, you don't know how to do it. I will do it. And he took the spoon and he put another spoon and it became larger than all. So no way of getting rid of this Pharaoh. Ultimately, he was struggling hard to get one small cow to give him. No, everything is attached. Everything is together now. He can't remove it. Then he thought, oh, now no use, no way of getting this, and give everything to him, like that. Then he said, all right, you two gave me this. Now I want you to go to Jetavanarama with me. Come, please come with me. By the time he had calmed down, so the Mughal took both of them there. Ultimately, he understood, he realized the Dhamma the Buddha preached him, and he became Sotapanna. Until you realize that you are in the delusion, that you have hatred, that you have desires in your mind, you can become a member of the order. You can become a Buddhist. So once you understand this, then you can get into the order. So he became Sotapanna. After that, he invited the Buddha and about 500 bhikkhus, and then the next day he gave a big dana. So these are the true incidents during the Buddha's period. And again, there's another very, very bad thought in us. Mana. Maybe many of our members are holding. They were holding maybe because many are retired. Maybe they were holding big positions, big titles. I'm the boss here. I'm the secretary. I'm the general manager. I'm the director. I'm the ministers. I'm the secretary to the minister, or I'm the private secretary, permanent secretary, etc., etc. High posts. And with this post, they carry a big mana with them, the pride. So this mana never allows you to become Sotapanna. Very difficult. Very difficult. You can come into the stream. Actually, even then you become Sotapanna, right? Even though you become Sotapanna, the mana is still there. Ditti mana. So you have mana until you get into attain Arahant. So with your Anagami step, your Anagami level, also you have mana, right? Very, very difficult to get rid of mana. After coming to Bhavana also, some are very proud. Oh, we are doing Bhavana. Oh, not like them. They are just, they just go to the temple and, listen to some Dhamma and come back. But I'm not like that. I'm practicing Dhamma. I'm doing Bhavana. Many people. So this is in Dhamma, going through the Dhamma also, they say, that is mana. That is mana. And this is, you have in levels, right? Some have inferiority complex. So, some people don't like to mix with other people, right? They have something that we are superlative degree. So some are inferior. Some think always, oh, we are in the same level. Even though they are not at the same level, they think. So the Sayamana, like that, you have mana. Sayamana, Sadasimana, Heenamana. So this mana also block your way. So you have to understand this mana. When you get mana feelings, please stop there. think a little. Now I'm getting mana thoughts. I'm getting some bad feelings. So I have to get rid of this mana. So I talked about, I'm not going to talk about everything because there are so many, 52 chaitasikas, and especially I want to talk about the bad thoughts. So this lobha and ditti, I know these people, you all don't have ditti here, michya ditti, and mana. Mana we have. Mana we have, lot of us have mana. And remember that this blocks your way to Nibbana, right? Until you go to Arahant. Even Anagami people, they have mana. And Issa, I talked to you about jealousy, Issa, Machariya, and Lobha, Mana, Moha. Moha is delusion. That is not knowing the Dhamma, not understanding, not realizing the Dhamma. Delusion. Moha, ahirika anuttattva. Very good 2 points, very important points. Ahirika. Hiri is that you feel shy. You feel shy of doing this, something. Say, we have to, somebody says, we'll take example from our Manuri, and somebody comes and say, Madam, we will give you this much. Will you take this parcel to such and such place? Can you give this to that person? And she doesn't know what this parcel is, so she may ask, what is inside? Because those people know that police normally don't check Manori's car. So that's why they aim at her. So they say, no, madam, nothing much. You just give it to them. So we give you this much, no? So Manori must think, why are they going to give you such a big money? Then this couldn't be a good job. So ultimately they will say that also. No, it's some powder. It's a parcel of powder. So knowing all this, if she's going to take that, after taking that money, what is it? What is it? It is with her ahirika, because normally now, if first she will think like this, oh, I am a doctor and I am a professor. How can I do this? And also I am a member of servants of the Buddha. I'm a member of servants of the Buddha. How can I do this? And I am a good woman in this society. I observe Ashtanga Sila. I try to protect my Sila. How can I do this? I can't do such a bad thing. I can't do. So what does she do? She refuses. She refused to do that. They will ask again, and oh, madam, you are a very foolish woman. Why don't you take this money and you can do a lot of things? You can give children, you can buy books for the children, and you can give a lot of danas, and you can feed sangha. Why don't you take this? No way. I am a member of the servants of the Buddha, and I have my own qualities. So I'm not taking this. I can't do this. That is hiri. That is hiri. I'm shy to do this. I'm shy to do this. So in Sinhala we say, Pau karanna lajja venu. Pau karanna lajja venu. We think our position, the society, our parents, my father was that, my mother was that. How can I do this? Like that, we deviate from that. Hiri, with your hiri. Both way it is there. So when you do something nice, kusala also, hiri and ottappa is there. They support you. They support you to go to the front. And ahirika anuttappa, the other thing is they are not afraid of doing bad things. Now this happens in this country. This happens top to bottom, top to bottom. They do any robbery or any damn thing, killing, all these things, because they are not fear of the hell law. That higher hatara in Sinhala you say, the six heavens and the four hells, because they don't know about it. So they are not afraid of doing bad things, doing akusala. That's what has happened to this country, right? So that is the bad side. And if you go on good side, I'm going to finish now. Saddha, the Saddha Chaitasika comes to you. Now today you all love it Saddha. Now with much Saddha, Dr. Manihori talked to me and Bhikkhuni, can you come to our servants of the Dhamma, the Metta Hall? Can you come and deliver a sermon? So with that Saddha, without Saddha, you can't do any good thing, good deed. Kusalasa. So you can't do any kusala. So Saddha should be there, and your Virya Chaitasika should be there, Saddha. And with these good qualities, and Hiri should be there, Ottappa should be there. And there are so many other things which I don't want to talk in detail. What I wanted was to take you to think about these thoughts. Yes. Now I am going to end today's activities, and some person, some lady has sponsored today's Dhamma activities in memory of parents, Mr. D.G. Kulatunga and Mrs. Sheila Kulatunga, and husband, late Jayanta Athupol. And so let's share our merits with these the people, the beloved people who have left us, and also first we will share our merits with them, and then let's think of all the people who built up this place and who were the pioneers of the servants of the Buddha. All the people, we can't get all the names here, but all the people, the presidents and the members, everybody, you can think of yourselves. Oh, yeah. Think of your own relations and everybody who were here with you and now dead and gone, who have left us, and may you be in good spirits. May you have a better world. May you live in, may you be well and happy, and may you attain good level of the heavens. And let's share these merits with them with reciting gathas. Akasata ca bummata devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakkantu loka sasanam. Akasata ca bummata devanaga mahiddika Punyantang anumoditva chiran rakkantu dhamma desanam Akasatta Chabumata Devanaga Mahiddika Punyantang Anumoditva Chiran Rakkang Tumang Paranti. For the relatives, Idamme Nyati Nang Hotu Sukita Hontu Nyatayo Idamme nyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatyo idamme idambo nyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatyo idamme punya kammang asavakyawang hotu sabbaduka pamujjatu. For ourselves, Imina punya kammena mami bala samagamo satan samagamo hotu yavanibbana patya. I'm giving you my blessings. Sabbityo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhe digayuko bhava Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanganubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te nakatyakka bhutanam papaggha nivarana parittasanubhavena hantu te sampadave. Abhivadana Silisa Nichang Buddha Pachayino Chattaro Dhamma Vadanti Ayuvanno Sukham Balam Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagga Sampatti Mevacha Ato Nibbana Sampatti Iminate samijjatu. May all beings be well and happy. May all beings be well and happy. May all beings be well and happy. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Sukhim.
With me, I think everybody is very happy.
Really?
Yes, very happy. The one person said, "Waste thoughts was a wonderful word." Nice way of looking at it, and we enjoyed. We hope you can come and do a full day then at another poet. We know we are going to India for Vesak. We will be back by question.
We'll see.
We much merit and we hope you have a long life, healthy life, no difficulties of any kind, and all your aspirations are fulfilled. And Vikuni recently was in Malaysia and she returned feeling healthier than what she was and happier and at great peace. And she said she was feeling very confident now and she would like, do a by herself the session. So, because we have been quite busy, we decided to make it only a half-day session this time. But the session, of course, will be different. So, the SAC is already organized. We know we could be not here. Everyone, Saranai to everyone.
In fact, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure that you have gained something, and if you are happy, that's my happiness. And that is how peace comes to our mind. So peace is this liberation. This is the path to liberation. So we have to go step by